You're watching Two Geeks Talking Quick Clips. Moving on to your actual vision of the comic itself then, because this a little shorter, but it was some interesting questions as well.
Right.
There was a lot about your Twitter feed and all of that other stuff.
Sorry, I just need a minute. Here's the thing. I made sure to okay this with the editors. Now, the rule about social media is that my personal social media is fair game, and as long as I do not directly harass anybody, I can just say whatever. I can say things. I can clap back, and I have had certain opinions, but I don't engage the commenters directly in the King Features website, because why though? On social media, I have more freedom, and on social media, I get the spectacle. So, what you gonna do? Argue with somebody in a room, or put it on TikTok and then get some hits? Because I have definitely gotten into the habit of reading my hate mail on TikTok. It just is a dramatic reading, and I'm not exposing the names of the people who send me these emails. I'm not harming any particular identities. I'm not exposing anyone. All I'm doing is reading the words they sent me in an email in a hilarious voice. Like, come on, turn pain into profits. Come on, that's like, come on, 2020. That's how you gotta pivot. I could sit here and go, boo-hoo, hate mail, or I could take it to TikTok and make fun of you. What's it gonna be, Holmes? See that?
Because that seems like a common, and lurking in the comments as well for this past week, that's been the common theme, apparently, the common question.
The common theme is Jules on her social media be salty, right? Same head.
Yeah. Speaking of salty, I mean, I was going to segue into it with the fact that there's, where I live, there's the Windsor Salt Mine, and it's literally the largest freshwater salt that's in this localized area. They do about 9,500 tons of salt every year, and 85% of it goes on the roads. So I was going to say, because the salty comment that you mentioned on Twitter was a great segue into that. So that's a little history fact.
How many tons of salt?
9,500 tons per year.
1,500 tons per year, and they don't even get all the salt?
9,500 tons.
9,000! Jesus, that's a lot of salt.
Yeah.
But almost as much salt is in the Mark Trail comments. Ooh! I help people realize that the more they complain, the more I laugh, because their anguish is hilarious. They're mad about, there's not going to be no more coffee and flapjacks, no! And I'm like, this is what you're mad about? What? Like, this is not a real problem. Also, coffee and flapjacks, holy shit, that's acid and dough. Slow down, Gramps, that's how you get the diabetes.
That and the fake maple syrup that they have.
Oh, high fructose corn syrup, more like.
Heading into salt territory. Spoiler alert on this.
Doing my doggy paddle.
Why did you, as the artist, feel the need to literally make it an entirely new comic strip?
Great news. I did not literally, well, I mean, first of all, I was not going to make the old comic strip because the guys who do that are not in my brain. So I cannot do what they do. It's going to be a new comic strip because I'm a new artist. That just comes with the territory. Also, I didn't Riverdale it, so I don't know what you're really concerned about. Oh, it's so new. I mean, real talk. This came from high up above. I wouldn't be allowed to cause all this madness and mayhem unless the powers that be wanted to make some rain, okay? Again, Mark Trail stagnated. He needed to be unstagnated. Things change. You got to move on with your life. What do you want?
Makes sense.
That's the answer. There's my question. There you go.
No, that works.
Go walk your dog. But the answers to these questions are going to be way less thought out, way more staccato.
Yeah. Was your intent as the artist to recreate the strip entirely at the risk of losing the most loyal readership?
Yes. I mean, real talk. You're the most loyal readership, but the truth is the readership is big. And there are this many webtoons readers out there. These big readership, this many webtoon readers out there, okay? People, yeah, King Features was willing to gamble losing to get this many webtoons readers. I mean, it's about expanding readership to reach all new markets that they couldn't have before. And of course you would need somebody, with an understanding of many different people's backgrounds in order to make it work. You needed somebody from not the same place as the other three Mark Trail artists. I mean, they nearly all live in the same town too. It's not a big town like Los Angeles. It's super tiny. So yeah, unfortunately, got to take the gambles in order to win the big bucks. I mean, keeping everything safe, homie, it's 2020. Nothing's safe anymore. Jules, why did you feel the need to alienate us, the boomers? Why? Why has Jules forsaken the baby? But why did I forsake the geezers? Why? Actually, not all of the older readers are mad at me. In fact, I've actually gotten, it's probably about maybe a 3-to-1 ratio of like mail that I've gotten, from older people who are like, hey, I like this. It's new and refreshing. I dig it. All right. This is good. So, I mean, you are totally welcome to check yourself before you wreck yourself, but just because you've grown comfortable and stayed in your ways, it doesn't mean everybody else is happy being comfortable, because you know what else is comfortable? Boredom. You gotta change things up so that people don't get bored with the same stuff over and over again. Oh, more of this. Oh, another bullet explosion. That's not true. I don't make fun of bullet explosions because I'm totally gonna have like 5 in the next arc coming up. But still, how many times can Mark go to Hawaii and never surf? Question? Because real talk, I asked over with the editors, I was like, okay, cool. He's gone to Hawaii. He surfed, right? What? Yeah, he went to Hawaii, but then he never learned how to surf. And I'm like, how do you go to Hawaii and you never surf? What is that? Wrong answer, especially for Mark Trail. So, just things like that. You need surfing in your comics. Yeah, surfing's a great adventure. People love my surf comics and love Jules.
Mm-hmm.
And I would come across little things like that and just go. Even the untucked shirt thing, like, is it worth alienating the boomers to draw him with an untucked shirt? Yes! Nobody in freaking 2020 is tucking in their shirt. Aren't even wearing pants, all right? I mean, I'm wearing pants.
Yeah.
But this is the one day of the week you caught me wearing pants, because I most definitely did not wear pants the other days of the week. So I didn't. Yep. We are all disheveled. We are all kind of a mess. And that needs to reflect in the Mark Trail art. If that means that I make a few people feel unsafe, man, if that makes you feel unsafe, wait till I tell you about systematic racism. I've learned to prune my own tree of delivery of foolery. But yeah, I've learned how to snap on people pretty hard. That's what Love Jules is, by the way. Love Jules is Jules snaps on the world. So I came in ready and waiting to tackle any kind of Mark Trail foolery where people were like, blah, 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 I'm going to hurt your feelings. And I'm like, bitch, I am the queen of hurting your feelings. Look, here's me ripping a sword out of my arm just to threaten people with, all right? They didn't know they got a fighter. They really don't know what they're up against.
Hey all, Kurt Sasso here from Two Geeks Talking. If you like this video and these quick clips here, make sure you take a look at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/TGT Media. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe as well. Hit the bell to make sure you get notifications, of course, from videos like this here. Thank you, everyone, for listening and watching over the years, and keep listening and watching for new and exciting interviews with talented and creative people in the entertainment industry. I'm your host, Kurt Sasso. Thank you so much.